Welcome to Stitch Crow. My name is Rachel and I am your host for this crochet vidcast. You can find all the show notes at stitchcrowvidcast.blogspot.com. That's stitchcrowvidcast.blogspot.com. It is Sunday, April 21st, 2013. So I hope everyone's doing well. A few notes. I apologize, there was no episode last week, and I do have a couple reasons why. One was that I actually did not get a lot of crocheting done, not a lot that I had expected to. I expected to crochet all last week and talk about it on Sunday, but 2 weeks ago, that is, but I really didn't get to a chance to do so. So that's why this week's episode is going to be a little bit longer. This was originally going to be a two-part episode on fiber festivals, because we're starting to get into the fiber festival season here on the East Coast, with Maryland Sheep and Wool happening 2 weeks from yesterday, which was the 20th on Saturday. However, a lot has changed in this past week. Of course, Monday was Patriots Day in Massachusetts, and of course the bombing at the Boston Marathon. And then, of course, Friday being that long day shutdown of the city of Boston and the suburbs surrounding the city, in the eventual capture of the one of the suspects. But it was kind of tough for me personally, because I have a lot of family who lives in New England, and I actually have family who lives in the Boston area. My aunt, my dad's younger sister, she, her husband, and their two daughters live in the suburbs, and they actually live 3 towns over from where the second suspect was eventually captured. So it really hit close to home. Thankfully, they're all okay. I also have a friend who works in a hotel in the Boston area, although I don't think she was working on Friday, so she got a bit lucky. And then I have another friend who is in law school in Boston, but she's okay as well. So yeah, when things like this hit close to home, I mean, in December it was the Newtown, Connecticut shootings, which is really close to where my grandparents live in Connecticut, and where my dad grew up, and I lived there for 4 years. When it hits close to home, it hurts. Same thing with Hurricane Sandy. I mean, I wasn't affected that much by it, but I know my aunt's house got flooded a little. Her daughter, my cousin, this is a different aunt. This is actually my great aunt, because it's my grandmother's sister. Her daughter lives on the North Shore of Long Island, and she lives on the South Shore. But they got some damage, but not much. And I know my grandparents lost a tree in Connecticut thanks to Sandy. But the damage in New Jersey, I know another aunt, ironically, but this is my mom's sister-in-law. She grew up in New Jersey, and her family got lucky in that none of their houses were affected, because they live down near Atlantic City, so they got really lucky. But for some reason, just that Boston hit closer to home than I expected it to. Yeah. So I'm just checking to see how much time I'm doing. Okay, yeah, I'm doing good on time. But yeah, I just wanted to really talk about that a lot today because it's just kind of important to talk about. However, I do have some crocheting, so let's get into that note. I have this. Now, this is new. This is new on the hook. This is actually going to be my mom's, well, my portion of my mom's Mother's Day gift. The course, because Mother's Day is 3 weeks away from today. And I just felt that because my sister and I didn't get her anything for her birthday, that we do it for Mother's Day. So this is going to be a bag. And I just want to, you probably can't tell the bottom, but this is just from some yarn I had in my stash that I really needed to get rid of. It's I think it's Super Saver as well. I don't know the colors, but it's like a dark green and a purple. I think this was actually my mom's, supposed to be my mom's yarn, and I think she was going to use it for something, and then she decided it somehow ended up in my room, and so that's how that happened. And so I'm trying to get rid of all the yarn that I currently have because of another project that I'll talk about in a few minutes. State fair stuff. Yep, that's it. The reason why is that I frogged the entire thing that I had was I just was not happy with how it was turning out, and this year I want to try to do better than I did the last time I entered. And now that I can crochet a flat circle after a lot of time of basically effing up, and I pardon my language, that's why I said effing instead of the full word. I feel more comfortable, and so I'm gonna crochet the bottom of the bag. And I'm okay because I have 2 more skeins of this, so I'll be able to do it a little better. So probably by next week you'll see the entire bottom of the bag. Which leads me to the final thing that I brought with me today to my grandma's. And that is, ta-da, the strap of evil. The never-ending strap, no. I really haven't worked on this, like, in the 2 weeks since I last picked it up. Actually, I picked it up a little bit this morning, but that was basically really it. I think what I'm probably going to do is finish this up on probably Wednesday. Both sides, that is. Finish up on Wednesday. Start the flap on Thursday. Probably have that done by the end of the weekend. Hopefully, crossing my fingers. And then attach everything, and then it will finally be done. So yeah, that's my goals for this week, is to finish the strap, start the flap for my tablet bag, get at least 3/4 way done on my Mother's Day bag, get at least the bottom done on my State Fair bag, start looking for colors for my sister's Afghan slash state fair entry start on a scarf, which is going to be the state fair entry, and then something I just picked up today, a project that my mom asked me to do, is I have to make either a shawl or a scarf for my grandma, which is going to be interesting considering circumstances that I'm not going to talk about right now. But yeah, that is basically it for what I'm currently working on. Next week's show will probably be a two-parter. I might just do it on my iPad unless I can do it quickly, like at home on Friday, because I don't think I'm gonna record next week, depending on how much time I have. So if more than likely there will be an episode next week, but it's just a matter of when I'll be recording. It depends on if I'm gonna record on Friday or on Sunday. More than that. A few other notes. I think I said that the first Sunday in May there won't be an episode. That's been changed. There will be an episode, and that will be moved. Episode will be moved to Mother's Day, because I think we're going to be in Philadelphia that day. But I'm not 100% sure yet. There are a couple other things that might be happening, but I don't want to make any announcements about them until more than likely June, because more than likely than not, it's not going to be happening. Kind of crossing my fingers it happens, and kind of crossing my fingers that it doesn't happen. But yeah. So that's it for today, because I am on 12. Yeah, I'm like 12 minutes, and there's like a max of 15, I think. I'm still on the minimum. But that's it for today, and I will see you all next week. Bye.